We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Chris Schaefer gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They called the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Francisco Lindor. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now to the plate, Will Tyson, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lindor gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Stepping in now, Patrick Connolly. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Joel Rosario is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Angel Ojeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Pitch on the way. Connolly stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, they'll be able to put that behind it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Andy Shackelford batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Omar Guerrero. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 23 homers and 64 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. And there's out number 2.
That is it. The right fielder, number 9, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Standing in now, Caden Leach, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The set and the 2-2 down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So digging in now, Joey Gallo. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Gallo.
The pitch. Low for ball one. The 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Fernando.
Now at the plate, Fernando Montoya. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
21.
The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Popped up. Connolly is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Alfred O'Keefe is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And that brings up Mike Compton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Compton, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Lee James. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero.
Coming to the plate now, Jerry Guerrero. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First offering on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Corey Haig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. In there, 0-1. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Russell Mears swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. One and two to the Rangers catcher. Here's the 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 3-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ojeda.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Angel Ojeda. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 the count. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Will Tyson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
High in the air into shallow left center. Shackelford comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Connolly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now in the box, Odubel Herrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Andy Shackelford.
At the plate, Andy Shackelford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he misses there. 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fernando Montoya.
Into the box now, Fernando Montoya, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The set and the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Alfred O'Keefe, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off the Cleveland,
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Omar Guerrero. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Guerrero is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So now to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, Caden Leach. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
One of the strikes.
3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee James. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Mike Compton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now, Corey Haig. Ready ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league. Now batting, Russell Mears. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Angel Ojeda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. He's got it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jerry Guerrero. First offering on its way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Bill Hendricks takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 35, Bill Hendricks.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, D-Ro, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box, Will Tyson, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The ballman, 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
First and second here with nobody out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch home. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And now it'll kick around in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jose Ramirez is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay throw. Now he's safe at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding in, Omar Guerrero. First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 1-1.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. A jumping catch at second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Odubel Herrera to the plate now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two and one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
To the plate now, Andy Shackelford, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Herrera's off and running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready with the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and punks the hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Montoya. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Nope.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Alfred O'Keefe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a curious looking swing that time as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. William Wagner answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Wagner.
Mike Compton will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is scored.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, Corey Hay, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The catcher, number 9.
Striding in once again, Russell Mears. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Mears brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Two out, bases loaded. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The set and the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Luke Jackson.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 34, Caden Leach.
Standing in, Caden Leach. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 out, nobody on. And this is popped up near second base. Ojeda is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Lee James.
So striding forward now, Lee James. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Jackson has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3-2 pitch. Shackelford is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Angel Ojeda. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Henry Zambrano takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Henry Zambrano.
So now to the plate, Andy Shackelford, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run. The 2-0 on the way.
Zambrano has pitched just under 60 innings with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. To 2-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Left fielder coming in, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Good work that time out of the Tribe bullpen. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Jesse Durango is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Jerry Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
That's wide, 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Fouled away. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of that through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This one's down to third. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Tyson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Will Tyson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
So stepping in, Patrick Connolly, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Indians strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Stepping up now, Fernando Montoya.
The designated hitter, Fernando Montoya.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfred O'Keefe. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now back, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Mike Compton. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A ball and a strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Corey Haig, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
To the plate now, Russell Mears.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 4-2 Texas.
Your
Davis
attention, please.
Silva takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 6, Davis Silva.
Leading off the inning, Omar Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Shackelford arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Glenn Ferris will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 30, Glenn Ferris.
In now, Lee James. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still ranging back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Brandon Palmer enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 16, Brandon Palmer. Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Jerry Guerrero, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
3 runs already home here. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. 2-2 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Francisco Lindor will be next. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4. Comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Will Tyson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ready once again, Patrick Connolly. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 43 on the year for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Ken Whitfield is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Up next for Cleveland, the third base.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Whoa. I got to count 1 and 2.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Center field. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Omar Guerrero.
So coming to the plate, Omar Guerrero, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Indians 9 and the Rangers 4. Glenn Ferris will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Eli Cortez gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 6, Eli Cortez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Angel Ojeda, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Oh and 1, here it comes. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1 and 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here it comes. Odubel Herrera is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tyson is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The left fielder, number 24, Andy Shackelford.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andy Shackelford, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0 and 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2 and 1 now. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Texas down to their final strike in this one, and he fouls this one off. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Henry Zambrano earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.